Good morning everyone and welcome once again to Wacky Wednesday. Today is 5th of September and it is celebrated as Teachers' Day all over India. It is the birthday of Dr. Radhakrishnan. Last week we celebrated Teachers' Day in Singapore. If you ask me, Teachers' Day should be celebrated every day because teachers are the true sculptors of tomorrow. Whatever I am today, it is thanks to my teachers. And hence, I like the Malay word for teachers. In Malay, teachers are called guru. Yes, every teacher is a guru because in some little way, she or he dispels the darkness in the smallest corners of our hearts. Yes, today I thank all my teachers. Dear friends, our first teachers are our mothers. Yes, and I had the privilege of having a mother who was also a teacher. And so was my mother-in-law and my grandfather-in-law. My mother taught in an underprivileged school. A lot of children would come hungry to school. So mom would carry lots of lunch boxes to school. She would say, you cannot teach on a hungry stomach. So you see, teachers are also mothers in more ways than one. But there's one particular teacher who we seldom remember. And today, dear friends, I'm going to tell you the story of this teacher. So sit back and relax and enjoy the story. Long, long ago, there lived a man with a house with an even more beautiful garden. In his garden were beautiful lime trees. Now the butterflies just loved these lime trees and they would lay their little eggs on the plants. The caterpillars would come out of the eggs and start nibbling at the tender leaves of the lime plant. The man watched these caterpillars from little babies growing into big, fat caterpillars. He watched them with a lot of indulgence every single day. Then one day, out of the blue, they just decided to curl up in a cocoon and sleep. They went to sleep and the man watched them indulgently as they sleep peacefully in their little blankets. He would wait patiently. When is the day when they would crawl out of their blankets and spread their wings to become butterflies? He watched them every morning, every noon, every evening. Then one day, a small opening came in the cocoon and the caterpillar started moving inside the cocoon. It started wriggling itself out of the cocoon. It seemed as if the caterpillar was in lot of pain as it tried to wriggle its big body out of the tiny opening. After a point, the caterpillar stopped wriggling out. The man felt maybe the caterpillar is tired. The man wanted to help the caterpillar. So he brought a little scissor from home and gently cut open the cocoon. The caterpillar tried easily to come out. It came out. But its body was still big and its wings were shriveled. It waited in the sun. The wings opened, but they were not big enough to lift that big body of the little caterpillar. Yes, dear friends, that squeezing out that caterpillar was doing was to compress its big body and give the energy to the wings to make them big so that the butterfly could lift the body and fly from flower to flower. In trying to help the caterpillar ease out its suffering, the man had actually crippled the butterfly forever. This butterfly could never fly. It just crept on the ground, a sad reminder that sufferings are the best teachers. Yes, dear friends, when difficulties come in our life, when suffering comes in our life, it is there to teach us something. Ask yourself, what is this difficulty teaching us? What is this suffering wanting to say to me? If I learn, the suffering goes away. And when it goes away, it leaves me better. It leaves me stronger. It leaves me brighter. And then I can go from flower to flower, giving this message of learning that I have learned through my suffering. And as parents, dear friends, as we watch our children coming out through their difficult journeys, be patient. Support them. Be around them. but don't overindulge them. Don't take away their suffering such that they will never learn. Yes. In homeopathy, we believe that disease also comes to teach us and everything. Disease comes to remind us to change the way we think, change the way we feel, change the way we eat, the way we lead our lives. If we do that, the illness or the suffering or the disease just goes away. So dear friends, life, suffering, difficulties, disease are also our teachers, and it is time we learn from them. Thank you.